Hello and welcome. Today is January 27th, 2025, and I'm here to do our weekly check ins. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels and the highest and greatest good. I welcome messages of love and light to bring healing and love to all. Please plus this reading. Thank you. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. We have an Aquarius full moon, I believe, or new moon that is approaching us, I believe, on Wednesday. And so let's go ahead and see what the energy is like for the collective. All right. So for this week, I would like to use this deck. I forget what the name of this deck is. I think it's the Wild Unknown. Okay. And then also, I would like to use the Maruk deck for any kind of spiritual guidance, messages from your divine counterpart with the Burning Heart Love Oracle. And then last but not least, I would like to pull from the Soul Truth Self Awareness card deck by Brienne Hovey. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into the channeling. So, Spirit and Holy Angels, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to our divine counterpart? Thank you. What is the collective energies of our divine counterpart? What is it that we need to know? Please bring forth their energy and invite their higher self into this channeling. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know about our divine counterpart for the week of January 27th going into February? Thank you. Okay, so we have here the Hermit and the Emperor and 10 of Swords. Wow. Masculines have been in solitude. Okay, they've been thinking about like their place and just the world, right? Like what is going on in their life. What are the things that they're planning? They've been keeping to themselves. They feel like they just can't do the thing that they've been doing in the past. So, whatever that is the norm of your divine counterpart, I really feel that there is some sort of illumination that's being seen from this person that perhaps, what are they hiding? Who are they hiding from? Why are they not shining their light? This person feels like closed off and they feel like they can't express themselves in the way that they should. And I really feel that they're doing it to either protect other people or, for some, they're actually selfish and they're only thinking about themselves. But overall, what I'm sensing is that this divine masculine has really been isolating themselves because they just can't do whatever that is going on in their life. Like they cannot continue, they cannot carry on is the vibe that I'm feeling. So, how are they feeling towards you? They really feel like, things are not really over yet. Um we have here the 5 of cups, like they're feeling sad. They feel sad that you see this horse? Maybe they feels like so the horse, okay, and we have here the 2 of cups. Valentine's is a few weeks away, right? So are rooted themselves into, they feel bad, okay? They feel bad because things are not over yet between you and them. The situation could be that they're still dealing with the third party, okay? But let's just say that for some, they're not like physically with the third party, but they're still like involved with the third party in some way. Okay. For others, yeah, there's still some involvement, but they feel bad because they want to be with you. Whatever the case is that, grass wasn't greener on that side and they don't know how to come back. Now, I think that like the going theme is that, they want to spend a future with divine feminine, or they don't know how to return. But they're feeling bad when they're coming back. Overall, like, they just don't know if they're good enough. They don't know if you will take them back. They don't know if you will forgive them. Because I really feel like forgiveness is key. They want peace, they want serenity, they just wish that things were easier, but the reality is that it's difficult. So right now, we have justice. They want to do the right thing. Okay. They don't want to fight the fact that, they could be judged by maybe going back to you. Okay. This could be them thinking about like going back to you, but you thinking, a certain way of them as they're returning back. So it could be external or it could be internal. Okay. But there's definitely some sort of balance. I really feel like there is like this equal balance of masculine and feminine energy, that they know that they need to do the right thing. And until then, they have to be like balanced within themselves before they can really approach you in the 3D. They shouldn't be able to care about what other people say or think, or just being judged. They want to clear the energy by not really caring about what other people say or think, because they're feeling secure within themselves and they know what they want, and they want reconciliation with you. So there's this level of intuition, okay, like they know that they can go the distance with you, okay? They know that they can have a long-term relationship with you. You have the key. They realize this. They realize that, um you actually have matured beyond their ability to mature at the time. So, there's a lot of, like, ownership of how maybe they came off as being immature in the past. And now, for some, okay, let's just say for some it's been 10 years, or it may be 10 years before your person comes full circle to approach you in a very mature way. But I definitely feel like whoever this person is, they know that if they were to choose this relationship with you, that it would be secure in more ways than one. This could be financial, this could be like with um like just being with you, like you're dependable. There's also the level of like having a strong family dynamic. Like this person realizes that, you know, there is definite security in choosing this connection. So, we have here the 4 of Wands, okay? So they're definitely thinking about, like, a sense of stability, like, maybe having, like, something long term. However, they're feeling sad, okay? They're feeling sad because they're starting to see that if they were to have chosen the feminine, they would have had a stable life. But instead, they couldn't see. This is like, okay, after all this time, the masculines, they're owning up to, their bad choices, their decisions. They realize that, if they were to, like, go back in time, if they were to choose the feminine, then things would have been different, right? But you can't go back to the past. So masculines, they're just sucking up, they're owning up to, like, their choices in life. They realize now, if they didn't know before, that you're solid, you're secure, you're spiritual, like, you're very grounded. Um, they really feel that you would be like their ideal lifetime partner. Okay. They didn't see this before, but now they have a sense of clarity, is what I'm seeing here. Because they see that you are the stable one, or you actually make them stable. So they're starting to see that maybe the feminine doesn't want to put their energy into this relationship. We have here the divine masculine really feeling sentimental, and they're trying to do whatever that they can to sway the feminine about, like, maybe your perception on them. You could receive some sort of communication about them either coming forward towards you, either moving closer to you, but they're hesitant. Okay, because I really feel like at this point, instead of, like, hurrying up and telling you, like, their plans, they're being methodical, like, as if they weren't being methodical before. But I really feel that they're holding back telling you what their plans are, because until they actually do the thing, then everything is, like, null and void. And so they're trying to be mature. They're trying to choose their words wisely. They're trying to, like, hold back from being so quick to do things. So overall, okay, we have here, this is the 6 of Wands, I believe. They don't want to fight or compete, but they definitely want to communicate that, maybe they were acting really immature about how they walked away. So I really feel like whoever I'm channeling in this particular reading, and it could be somewhat specific for some of you, okay? So just take what parts resonate. But I have a feeling whoever this person is, they walked away from you, they ghosted you, they cut you out, they left you for someone else, okay? Because that's the energy that is coming through. Okay, this person loved you. They loved you, but they chose a different path. And so they made a decision to come back. Okay. So someone is coming back and they realize that it's not over. So maybe they thought that, if they were to choose, like, the other path, that they would eventually forget divine feminine. But the truth is that there's unfinished business between you and them. It was never really over. They just took a hiatus. Okay, they were running away from their problems. They weren't really ready to face the feminine at the time. So honestly, I really feel like whoever this collective is, they're starting to realize more and more their truth about, like, Yeah, maybe they were not ready for the feminine. Maybe they needed to choose the karmic because they weren't ready for the real thing. They still had like past issues, past karma that they had to clear before they were to receive the full benefits of being with a divine feminine. And yeah, I really feel like, for some, you could get a reconciliation, possibly around March. Okay, that's for some. If you haven't talked to this person for a period of 3 months, okay, then now's the time. They could be coming back and communicating to you more. They just needed to take some time out to reflect. Okay, reflect on trying to get out of their head about like maybe thinking about themselves. So this is really interesting because I feel that there's a level of maturity that's coming through from this person is like if they were acting immature, they've grown, okay? Maybe not 100%, but at least they're willing to, you know, um admit their faults, Whether or not they communicate to you in the 3D, it's going to be different for everyone, but I really feel like energetically this is what's going on with the divine masculine. Okay, not saying that they're going to reach out and contact the feminine. I see that they're thinking of it. Okay. Um, they want to communicate that they do love you. Okay. They're a fuck up. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. They wish that they could change things. So it's like owning up to, you know, their faults. That's what I'm seeing here. So let's see what else. Spirit, what else does this mask want to say? What does the mask want to say to the feminine? I'm afraid of commitment, so maybe they were just afraid to commit, okay? And I know, right? For some, you're like, well, they're committed to someone else. Well, if they were committed to the other person, they probably wanted to get out of it, okay? And they really vibed with your energy, even though that they were in another relationship, but they're afraid to have another relationship with you. I know that we have a soul connection, and it's true because like even if they were to go in a different direction, they realize that they can't cut you off, okay? You are after all their twin and you've always mirrored back to them what they needed to heal, okay, even in the period of separation. And finally, yeah, I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense, which I really got throughout this whole reading. I feel like this card actually sums up like everything, okay? Because the energy that I got was that there was a level of immaturity about the reasons why that they left. It was just too intense. You were just too much for them. They couldn't handle, the purity, this divine connection that they have with you. So what did they do? Um they went back to the karmic. They were afraid of committing to you, because they didn't know like how to handle your energy. They were used to like the toxic behaviors, the toxic way of being in a relationship, but they didn't know, okay, at the time. Now after, however long it's been between you and them, now they realize that it was just they weren't ready, okay? But they always knew that there was something there between the two of you. So let's go ahead and see what messages does the divine want to let you know. What are the messages for the viewer? Please, Spirit. What is it that the viewer need to know? What is going to help them on their journey? Thank you. Okay, so we have get unstuck. Get past your fear of change and embrace the transformation. So, like if you're stuck on a situation, Like, don't fear, embrace the change, even if you don't know what is coming through. And this is especially true for the fixed signs. Okay. Also, we have hydrate. Drinking lots of water will make you a huge difference in the way you feel. So, if you haven't been drinking enough lately, this is your cue. And I can vouch for this. Like, I try to have like a bottle of water next to me when I'm sleeping because I wake up feeling thirsty, or maybe it's because I drink too much tea or coffee throughout my day and I'm not drinking enough water. And so, water is really important to like really keep your vitals going. So that's what I'm seeing here. Let me see. Is there another message for the collective that is helpful for the viewer at this time? Oh, this is nice. It says find a mentor. Find a mentor in your field who can help you reach your goals faster. So, sometimes people can be a little bit stubborn. And they're like, yeah, no, no, I'll do it myself. I got this and all this and that. But there could be a mentor, a teacher who can teach you something that you didn't know. And instead of like taking the time to figure it out the long way, why not be open to someone who can, give a little piece of information to help you along the way, at least a little bit further, instead of like, taking like months or years, to get to that point. And I really feel that this could be true for the divine counterpart. Okay, maybe, they found a mentor that kind of put them into like a sense of like reality about like who they are, where they've been, what can they do to change, and things like that. And it doesn't have to be like on a personal level. It could be through like their business or anything of that nature. So find a mentor, get unstuck, okay, drink plenty of water, and things should be fine. Okay. So that's actually good. And plus, with the Aquarian energy that we're going through, um, yeah, maybe that water might intensify, all of the thoughts that are going on upstairs. Okay, so finally, let's go ahead and pull from uh, this deck a message from Spirit. So, Spirit, what is the advice that you have for this collective? What is it that they need to know at this time? What is going to help them on their journey? Thank you. Okay, so we have, yeah, how can I be more flexible right now? Now, I was talking about like the fixed signs. And I think like the fixed signs is Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and I think is it Libra? Hmm, I forget. Leo, sorry, Leo. So it says, how can I be more flexible? So try not to be too rigid. And it says, what are you trying to control? Let go, right? And we just saw the card, okay, about getting unstuck. Hydrate, get unstuck, get past your fear of change. Okay, change is going to be hard for some of the people that is watching this. And so it says, let love move through you today and trust the outcome that will be for your highest good. And it says, remind yourself all day long that you are safe and that life is happening for you and that you are not alone. And then do some yoga, like hydrate, do some stretches, like really, like move your body, like there must be something stuck in my collective that is clinging on to your energy. And the way to do it is through like maybe like some yoga or some exercise or just moving around, going outside for a brisk walk. Um, just to kind of move or shift your energy because there is this energy of being stuck. Also, keep hydrated. That's going to be really important. Find a mentor. I mean, you can find this on YouTube. You can find this like through like your community. This could be a friend. It could be anyone or anything, right? Whoever that person is that kind of tips you off and gives you like a little bit more than what you know. Okay. So you might be like crossing that this week. Okay, and also we have here level up. Start small, start today, just start. The sky is the limit. Like, don't limit yourself. Like, every little baby step helps. So if you feel like, oh, well, I need everything to be perfect before you can do anything, Spirit is saying just start. Okay. It could just be whatever. I mean, I actually did that. I've been procrastinating, like, I've been needing to send paperwork to my attorney for a particular thing, and I've been holding off for months. I just did it. I was like, "You know what? Like, I have everything in front of me. Why am I not, like, sending the information to them so they can do their thing?" So that's what I did, guys. So, I mean, every whatever that is going in your life, just do a little bit each day. And in terms of like your divine counterpart, um, just know that your person, okay, is thinking of you. Yeah, they could be afraid. They know that this connection is strong. You know, I really feel like they want to come through and let you know that they just weren't ready. They weren't ready for this intense divine connection, and for some, they could be communicating this to you this week. And if not, okay, it's definitely on their mind, but you would have to connect with them through the 3D or the 5D to really see that that's what's going on with them. And that could be a part of the reason why that they're not connecting with you. And it's really up to you to just let go and just be in the flow. So try not to like be too rigid and holding on to a certain outcome. Just let things be. Everything is supposed to is happening how it's supposed to, in the present moment. But if you let your mind, if you set it free and just let like thoughts come and go, then you realize that, oh, okay, so this is just a temporary thing. You get what happened, you know. Is there forgiveness? And depending on how long you've been with me on my channel, you can practice forgiveness remotely without talking to them on the cell phone. Okay, you can do this through thought because each and every one of us has like a antenna, if you will, okay, where we're telepathically sending messages to whomever. Okay, we're all interconnected in that way. And so if you have a hard time of connecting with your person in the 3D, just take some time out, drink some water, be grounded, go out for a brisk walk, and then sit in yoga pose or some sort of meditative pose and communicate to your person that you love them, okay, you forgive them, you understand that they did the things that they were not ready for this connection. And then you can just tell them if they're ready, then they can reach out and contact you, send you a sign. And if not, you're okay with it because you love them unconditionally. You're not giving them an ultimatum, for conditions of love because love is free and it should be like a beautiful exchange between two people. And if you don't have that kind of like connection, that is something that's the reason why you guys are not in union. Okay. So if you understand the concept, okay, of divine love, then you're unstoppable. Okay. So practice this divine love, divine connection, practice telepathic communication, love them, no matter the circumstance, and see what happens. Okay. So I really hope that was helpful. Let me know. And if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. You can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope y'all have a lovely day, and I'll see you next week. All right. Bye bye.